20 years, when I'm blindly digging through the backs of old dresser drawers for a loose sock, or my car keys, or a TV remote probably, I will stumble on the notes that I wrote about her. I'm sure that I will pick up the piece of paper, then set it down before I call it sacred and pick it back up again. The paper will read, "There is a psychic pain that comes with consciousness." And future me will laugh, because just under it, it says this is a peaceful state of being. She'd hidden complexities in her words that I could never understand, as she talked about the either-ors in a westernized society that tell you cannot be both a learner and a teacher, that tell you that learning is good living and teaching is good loving, but you cannot possibly have both. Future me will pause. The dresser in front of me becoming a wall on which I do not know how to write my name, so I will turn the page over, before a silent God whose hands are made of static and spray paint pulls it from me. I will cry, "Wait, I was not done with that," and they will laugh before they ask, "Who named you?" I will say, "I don't know," and they will say, "Who named you?" This time, louder, I reply, "The bend of my elbow taught me my name the first time I broke it." When the bones called to each other, destroying and kissing, the doctor asked for my signature and I couldn't decide which one to put down, or even how I would go about writing it. The God laughs, their voice crackles like a record player, and their face looks like it is made of static and spray paint with the words, "I'm still learning, I'm still learning, I'm still learning," tucked in their hairline. They hand me the paper. Her name thrown up on a wall in style writing, Triz. It is surrounded by greenery. She smiles when she says her first mentor helped give her her name, and her wisdom and humor brush against each other like it is their first time loving. She says no one else has your signature, and it sounds almost like a warning. She says, "Be fierce in your nature," and so I push my arm further into the dresser drawer. My hand meets car keys and pencils, and I scribble my name across the page. I remember 20 years before. I remember the day that static crackled between our internet connection, the way she looked proud when she said there's a psychic pain that comes with consciousness. Because she, born into both teaching and learning, whose life weighed with both building and bolstering, knew the perfect balance to make a school wherever she stood, with walls made of plaster and spray paint and a roof made of hip-hop, and helping anyone from the ages of 5 to 50 to learn how to write their own name across their own wall with their own hands. Her floor was made out of abstracts, and whenever it rained, it would flood a sense of pride, and the highlights on the ceiling would drip lowlights at her feet, the furniture covered in greenery, and the kitchen table stamped with her own journey through hip-hop. Because she was a learning scientist who printed her blueprints to the educational model that is hip-hop and built walls out of spray paint in the hands of anyone who asked. She was a god brushing against mortality, her wisdom flooding through her bubble letter throw up, and I am still sitting in my room. She says there is a psychic pain that comes with consciousness, but this is a peaceful state of being.